Yet again, more things happen with Rooster Teeth. Another employee has left the company, so there's that, and also the media has decided to finally start covering more of the issues with Rooster Teeth. I mean, seriously, it's just never gonna end. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. Yet again, it just keeps happening. Rooster Teeth, with their scandal, more stuff keeps happening. And, you know, when you look at it, Warner Media, what's going on with them? Well, they're about to shed more layers, as it seems that thousands of jobs are going to be chopped. Alright, this is about to happen, and this has to do with Rooster Teeth, since they're obviously owned by Warner Media, and at this rate, with everything that's going on, you know, seeing how more employees keep jumping ship, seeing how more scandals keep coming out, seeing that something always happens all the time, I doubt they're going to be around much longer. Now, in terms of that, if I had to guess, and this is just a speculation, they probably won't be here at this time next year. And I can completely understand why, considering that Warner Media is getting tired of all the bad press that is around Rooster Teeth. So, taking a look at the employee that left, Jackie the Avocado, which was Jackie Izawa, she just left the company, and she made this big statement, which is a bit interesting to say the least. So we're going to look into this entire statement. We're also going to get into what the media has to say about things. So let's take a look at this first. So Jackie stated this: Rooster Teeth and I have parted ways. This year has been full of so much pain and hurt, and it has taken more than a toll. I have neglected my mental and emotional well-being for far too long, and it is incredibly apparent now. I am heartbroken, saddened, and so hurt. I have so much love for this community, but I need to step back in order to mend and heal. I will miss my friends, my colleagues, and I will always support them as much as I have supported Rooster Teeth for the last 16 years of my life. Please, be good to each other, be empathetic, be kind, and don't also forget to love yourself as well. Now, for her, I do hope the best for her. Hopefully, she'll find a good career going forward. But the thing is that what's interesting is when you look at this yet again, we're seeing another employee leave the company. Again. You know, what is this telling you? This is telling you that while all these things are going on, that more and more people jump ship. Now, of course, this could be because of her personal life. That is a possibility. Could also be because, who knows, maybe some more things have been going on within the company, and she could have been mistreated. I mean, I don't know. Can't tell you. But to see another employee leave, it's to a company that continues to see employees leave, they're not a well-functioning company. You can clearly tell. Now, if in case you're wondering who Jackie Izawa was, Jackie Izawa was a community manager. So they just lost their community manager. Not only that, but she was also a part of Ruby Rewind, and she was a co-host of that show while it was going on. And now it's gone. It's over with. So, looking at it, she's now gone from the company. Yet again, another employee leaving, nothing new. But, while that's already looking bad yet again, well, the media decided to take a bite as well. Because, guess what? If you were to type in Rooster Teeth, if you were to look at the news, well, what's the one thing that you're going to constantly find? Well, if you scroll around, it's nothing but bad news. The media is finally starting to take notice of Rooster Teeth and the scandals. They're starting to finally cover stuff that has been talked about for almost 2 years now. And one of the biggest things right now is obviously the Adam Kovic and Ryan Haywood issue. And it just never stops. The news keeps coming forward of bad things happening to Rooster Teeth. By the way, shout out to Clownfish TV. It looks like one of their articles on them is there too. You know, shout out to them. They're a great channel. They do great content. But, every time, it's something new. Every single week at this point. We're going from it being like, maybe like a month or two or so, and then it's every week. Even Kotaku, the trash site that they are, even they're in on this now. Even they are talking about this. Achievement Hunter returns with official statement following Ryan Haywood exit. Yeah, so now they came out with an official statement. I wonder why. Because when you look at all the things that's been going on, they clearly knew what was going on. This tweet in itself, I was told by insiders that this tweet was actually supposed to be damage control for the upcoming scandal that was going to come out. Not long afterward, well, what happened? The scandal came out, and now we have Achievement Hunter doing damage control, trying to save face. And here's the thing. When you look at it, Rooster Teeth, they're in a complete panic. Warner Media has them under investigation right now. And, at this point, by the time next year, they're going to be axed. Because there's no way Warner Media is going to continue to approve of, a company that's so just completely unorganized and just a studio of clowns is all it is. That's basically what Rooster Teeth is. Just one big studio of clowns. So look into this article. The Achievement Hunter team has returned to streaming in the wake of the explicit photo scandal and subsequent fan allegations that forced Ryan Haywood and Adam Kovic to leave the show. After a brief interlude, Achievement Hunter returned to streaming with hosts Jack Patillo and Michael Jones going live to provide an official statement about how the show will move forward. Yeah, damage control. Exactly. The stream tackled the issues facing Achievement Hunter head on, with Patillo explaining the emotions going on behind the scenes. Well, I bet there was emotions because you got caught. That's the emotions. You were like, oh no, we're caught. Ah! That's what I bet the emotions really were. Everything that happened this week has been crushing. It has been overwhelming, and watching something we built up be hit so hard. Having no idea it was happening, being completely blindsided by it, and just going through the amount of emotions just of anger, sadness, rage, and guilt, and everything. Well, I bet I know where the guilt came from. I have to apologize to the community. I'm sorry we let you down. There's one I'm sorry from this company that we're not seeing right now. The true sorry, the one that they really mean, which is they're sorry they got caught. Because that's what they're really sorry about. They're not sorry about letting anyone down. They're not sorry that this happened. They're sorry they got caught. That's what they're really sorry about. Please understand how crushed we are, too, that we got caught. Because that's why they're crushed. Every single story, everything I've read, every report that's come out, it's a punch to the gut. Because you got caught. That's basically the way you can interpret this, because that's what they're really sorry about. They knew about this stuff going on. That's why they had all the virtue signaling. That's why they're doing all this. Because they're trying to say that we're the good guys, despite the fact that we got all this stuff going behind the scenes and we know it's all there and it's happening. But hey, we're sorry we got caught, everyone. That's basically what's going on here. At this point, they know apologies because Rooster Teeth had to dish out so many because of how horrible of a company they really are. Patillo and Jones were empathetic about their disappointment in Haywood. It's just heartbreaking seeing the amount of pain he's caused, and I'm so sorry, Patillo said on the stream. He later directed fans with any information to conduct@roosterteeth.com. The best point of contact to report staff-related issues. It's bad when they have an email account to report misconduct. That's really bad when they're like, please report the misconduct. To have a separate email to report misconduct, that's when the company's really hurting. Seriously, at this point, I expect anything to happen. I'm to the point to where I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And not going to be surprised when some huge nuke just collapses on them because it got just completely thrown out there. Not going to be shocked. Jones told the chat the team had undergone counseling and several discussions about the show's path forward. Good God. He also explained that a denouncement of Haywood should be taken as an official statement from Achievement Hunter as a whole. So, in other words, don't bring his name up, is what that would mean. The reason Jack and I are here today, this won't be a conversation on off topic. This won't be, let's discuss it. We're not here to discuss it. This is a statement, and you can take this as a collective from all of us from Achievement Hunter. This is the statement. These are the facts. If you haven't come to terms with that, I understand. I see people in the audience that can't. I know a lot of people for years, a lot of people since they were teenagers looked up to him, looked up to us, and they just refuse to believe it. You need to accept it. He's not coming back. He's gone. I hope he doesn't come back in any fashion, and we're never going to talk about him again. Ooh, that's pretty brutal. But think of it is that, when you look at it, those counselors, I can probably tell you why they were there, because they probably weren't really counselors. They were probably, people higher up than them, getting all the information they can, and just are preparing to chop. That's probably what's going to happen. I don't know that, but that's probably what's going to happen. But then again, here's the thing. When it comes to Ryan Haywood, we don't know. I mean, there's accusations, but we don't know 100% that the, pictures that were sent were to, people that were underage. Not yet, at least. I mean, that's why you have to wait until you find out whether or not these accusations are true or not. You got to figure this stuff out. Now, of course, the photos are out there. That's evident. That's real. There's proof. But when it comes to who they were sent to, well, that's the part that's still questionable. And until we know for a fact, we can't say anything on that one. But still, I mean, Rooster Teeth is just one big shit show at this point. That's the thing. And Warner Media, they're not going to sit here and take this. I mean, problem with Rooster Teeth was, yeah, okay, they were founded within a, apartment basement. All right? And that was about it. They started from there. They became just like one big hangout group. And, they never really had to be corporate until AT&T and Warner Media took over. And then once that happened, boom. At that point, they were expected to be corporate. And all the things that they've done over all the years, it's now starting to catch up to them finally. That's the thing. They tried to keep all these skeletons in their closet. But over the years, it got to the point where they built up and they just started to fall out of the closet. And look, Warner Media is not going to want Rooster Teeth, coming in with bad publicity all the time, like almost every single day at this point. Rooster Teeth, they've gotten woke, and now they're going broke. And, all of the past things that have happened within the company, that were secrets, they're falling out. They're just spilling all over the place. And Warner Media, they're tired of this. They're also about the numbers. Rooster Teeth, what do they have that's going for them? Ruby and Red vs. Blue, in which both of those series are, dying. They're losing their audience. They're losing money off of that, when those are the only things that really keep them alive. Camp can't even come back. Nomad can't even come back unless they have partners. I mean, look, the company is in shambles. I mean, I've never seen such a clown show of a company just press the nuke option on themselves. This, it's a disaster. It is a complete and total disaster. And, you look at stuff like what Mika Burton stated, back earlier this year about the company, having a lot of bigotry in it, which is terrible. I mean, that shouldn't be going on, obviously. And then you look at what happened with Ellen DeGeneres, Warner Media's been going through tons of investigations with, tons of companies under them. And Rooster Teeth, obviously, they sent in a executive in there to do investigations also. I mean, look, they lost control of their own company. Look at the cuts that they had. You look at the two cuts that happened last year, one of them not even being recorded, which was in March of last year. And then, of course, you had the second one in September of last year, where 54 people were cut off total, which is not good, and it's very telling. And then, of course, you see a bunch of employees leaving. You see a bunch of employees coming out, finally, about the animation issue that had been going on since Ruby Volume 3. The abuse and the crunch time has been going on for 5 whole years. And the worst part is that the abuse of these animators still continues. That's how awful this is. This company is a complete catastrophe. And Warner Media, they're not going to want bad press. I mean, they're not going to want to see a company have bad press all the time. They're not going to want to see former employees that worked at Rooster Teeth come out and say that they had a terrible experience. Yeah, that puts a bad reputation on them. And that's just going to give them more reason to chop Rooster Teeth. And Rooster Teeth, they're a terrible company. They're not the company they used to be. I mean, that's the truth. And if anything, Rooster Teeth, get woke, go broke. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here, and make sure you were still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media, spread the word, and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on Discord. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you. And have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.